Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, and the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Then you get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wants to change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Koch. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They'll run play action. Complete on the comeback. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The running back has it. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Conway. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the butt and see what he can get. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Finding an escape route. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Tempo and overdrive.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest end.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On second and goal, they go right back to him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Conway. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Koch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds space on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The inside handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense lining up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you...
Oh, he's got some space. Past the first down marker and still running. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he picks up the first down, and he doesn't, I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up. There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The one thing you haven't heard a lot from Penn State is we are dangerous with the quarterback run, but they are now.
Yeah, and finding that quarterback spot has really been
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, Penn State is known for its defense, right? Tough, physical, they can stop the run, and they can get after the quarterback, and they do it from the linebacker position. You think about the legacy this school has had at that spot. This guy right here, he fits into exactly what they want a linebacker to be, and the ability to get after the QB is a big part of that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught over the middle. It's Barry. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barry. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Catch in the middle, it's Barry. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner will be brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running into the open space. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. This time they'll go to the running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Agbana. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just